Mic check, mic check. Mic check, mic check. Mic check, mic check. Just making sure I'm sounding pretty. How we doing tonight? How we doing tonight? Who we got in here? Who we got in here? All right, cool, cool, cool. Fantastic. How's everybody doing? Hold on, let me get my shit ready. 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 You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me make sure my chair is right. Make sure everything is as it should be. How's everybody doing tonight? Everybody doing good? I am doing shitty. Not really, but you know, Uncle is sick. Seems like for the first time in a long time, right? It takes a lot for me to get sick, but I am sick as fuck. You know what I'm saying? You know, I went to the doctor today, and the doctor did not help me. It didn't help me. So now I got to call the doctor again tomorrow and let that bitch know, hey, listen here, all right, I'm worse. I did not get better. Give me some medicine. You know, usually I'm drug-free, but as of right now, I want all the drugs. You understand? I want all the drugs. Whatever drugs make me, I think I got strep throat. I think I got strep throat, and it's just kicking my ass. You know, but in the words of Lupe Fiasco, the show must go on. You feel me? The show must go on. Round of applause for yourself. Yeah. I just really want to take some time, you know what I'm saying? The queue is open, by the way, if anybody want to submit music. We're going to start playing the music 30 minutes. We're going to start playing the music in, actually, now it's 20 minutes. In 20 minutes, we're going to start playing the music. So go ahead and run that up. Drop the queue in there. Drop the songs in the queue. Go ahead and run that up, and we're going to get to them in a minute. All right. Now, y'all might be wondering, why do I have YFN Lucci here on my screen? I'm going to tell you the reason why. Because, all right, three niggas went to jail. I want y'all to understand me. 3 niggas went to jail. You understand? Where's my ambiance music? Because I don't think y'all listening. I got to put this behind some ambiance. So 3 niggas went to jail, right? 3 niggas got out of jail. All 3 niggas have dropped music. You understand? Okay? All 3 niggas have dropped music. I'm talking Gunna. I'm talking Young Thug. I'm talking YFN Lucci. All 3 have dropped music. All right? So my question, out of all 3 of these niggas, which one made the best music fresh out of jail? Right? I know. It's definitely the wrong ambiance music. That's why I shut it off. Yeah. That shit was throwing me off. I was like, what type of shit is this? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I need to do some research on good ambiance music. Because, you know, man, fuck it. Hey, but Jones, out of the 3 that went to jail, which one of these niggas has made the best music since they've been out of jail? Right? So, right? I want to know. I want to know what the chat thinks. I want to know what the chat thinks. I want to know, does the chat think Young Thug made the best music? Does the chat think that Gunna made the best music? Because I've listened to all 3 albums. Right? I've listened to Young Thug's album, I've listened to YFN's album, and I've listened to Gunna's album, right? I've listened to, I think Gunna's dropped 2 albums since he's been out of jail? Is that right? 2 albums since he's been out of jail, I think? And I'm going to let y'all know, out of every single one of these jailbird ass niggas, YFN Lucci definitely made the best music out of jail. All right? YFN Lucci made the best music out of jail. Come on, where is it? It's not even close, right? I don't even think that it's fucking close. In comparison to YFN Lucci's album, I don't even think Young Thug or Gunna tried. I don't really even think they tried. I think that, I don't know. This album was hard right here. This YFN Lucci. Hold on, let me bring it up on Spotify. Look at all those green checks. Gunna was included in this convo, dog, but I don't think Gunna made a better album than YFN Lucci. I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? I understand everybody, we getting fucked tonight. You know, but when you talk about the reason, okay, Gunna had to completely change everything about himself as an artist, right? He can't say certain things, he can't do certain things because of that label, that stigma, you know what I'm saying? YFN Lucci don't gotta do none of that. He's still good in the hood, you know what I'm saying? He's still good in the hood. YFN Lucci sounds the exact same out of jail as he does before he went to jail. Well, he might not be like saying he still does talk a lot of that, you know, head top music. But yeah, YFN Lucci to me had the fucking best album. Okay, so wait a minute, because Gunna first album. That's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out, is Gunna's first album out of jail? Is it this one? Damn, look at that. That nigga already in the dress, dog. Hey, look at that shit, dog. Hey, your man going outside, dog. Your man, look at this. Look at this. Hey, your man going outside. What is that, an overall dress? Is that what that is, man? Is that an overall dress right there, G? Hey, your man going outside, dog. That, hey, he needs to call somebody over there at Spotify. That's crazy. Yeah, so okay, so 101. You know what? 101 is tough. But I only liked one song out of that whole album, to be honest. And that was 101. That's it. Ah, Jay in the building. Yeah, man, that Young Thug shit is weird. But yeah, this is the only song I liked off of that album, was this one. And now this is a slap. This is a slap. I call this dance move the Stuart Little. The Stewie Griffin right here.
That's a good one, Pete.
This was it. I get the kick in the butt. I kinda like hustling the money all in. Drop top cool. Want me to do what I'm W, do for a win. Yeah.
From a dummy, you don't see how I'm coming, don't tip me, I'm right on the edge. Guinness is young and I've been had to shoot out some money all under my bed. 2018 came a million, I made it career, niggas thought it'd be dead. I getting cold, my body cold, I took a little edge.
Yes.
I hit her one time, told her pull up again, making a little pussy stretch. Give me some head in the back of the band, grip in the back of her neck. I went and put Meritin on the tent.
Hey, but even this is not better than that YFN Lucci, man. Now this is a slapper though. Now I'm not gonna lie, this is a real, especially if you're at the gym. This is an excellent gym song. You know, if you off that pre-workout and you getting ready to try to bench press a Mazda Miata, this is the perfect song for it. You know, and I think let's see. Yeah, I think the rest of this was ass, if I'm not mistaken. I think maybe what was it this one? Was this one of the singles?
They send a wire through the WhatsApp. Hope ain't nobody to cuss at. Shit change, but it still get pushed back. I drop me these little nigga push back. I count up, just look at my contract. I'm cool, nigga, I don't want your contact. I know many men, they pray I don't win. I still got that rap with it compact. I'm running that cut and I used to want a cutlass. I came a long way, that's a big fact. Big gun on one of your big fat. Get your bitch shaking it like.
It's just not good, man. It's just not good. It's not better than YFN Lucci. It's not better than fucking YFN Lucci, man. I'm sorry, man. That YFN Lucci album is, it has depth. You know what I'm saying? Gunna's album's a whole lot of tricking. You know, a whole lot of rich nigga tricking. It don't really have nothing of substance other than how to be a rich nigga tricking. You know, YFN Lucci is the only artist that actually, you know, divulges into spending time away from his family and shit like that. You know, like this album right here, this Already a Legend, is hard. I don't know why he released 3 of them hoes. He didn't need to release 3 of the same albums. How many times can you deluxe a deluxe? How many times can you deluxe a deluxe? This is my shit right here, though.
Yeah.
This song by itself is better than that whole, the whole 2 Gunna songs.
Look, why nigga paint they nail and live in fairy tale? I was sitting up in my cell, I chose not to tell. I remember running from 12, now we in V12. Thought I was surrounded by real, guess I ain't see well. Guess I gotta say my farewell, I need some fresh air. Thought I could take everyone there, but they got us nowhere. When I drop, I need to be felt. I never cared about how many we sell. Hey, boom, tell them about the women we share. They say more money, more problems. I say more money, more tears. When everything start falling, then when it all gets clear. But now that's all in the real. My future brighter than the ice in my ear. Hey, tell them ain't nobody nice as I am.
For real. Yeah, this shit hard.
real.
YFN Lucci.
$1 million worth of game, nigga, 10 million in cash, nigga, 5 on the house, nigga, the rest of my mouth, you know the fuck going. Pieces on my neck, they barely call me nothing. Treat these rap like it ain't shit, cause I know it gon' keep coming. All
Yeah.
this paper cut, shit hurt in my thumb, but I keep thumbing. They don't play with us, once I ring the launch, you know they coming. Look,
Yeah.
Robert truck, smashing out the lot, me and cousin,
Look.
we were hot, but we beat that case. Me
My
and
little buddy, yep.
Double cup, ball for lil' bro. Every time niggas mention us, we shot that shit up. Every time somebody mention us, the whole pulling up. That McLaren trunk ain't big enough, that shit can't fit enough. Too much stuff, I was pimping her, she bought me too much stuff. Hey, is it real enough? That shit can't fit enough. Too much stuff. Look,
Yeah.
freak you money, all this shit her need.
I'm a foreign freak.
Got a foreign fleet, foreign bitch sitting in my passenger seat. She don't wanna go out to eat.
She wanna eat.
Every time we fuck, she tell me it was made for me. My little bro smack a song like Judge, yeah.
Made the lead.
Till I made a lead.
She thought it was more than what it was. Hit her with a cross. I'm a fucking boss.
Yeah, you know the 9 nigga, you come up 10 by 10.
Ooh, that
Spin
shit
that bitch,
tough.
spin it again.
Hey.
You chasing money, nigga, fuck friends.
Hey, that shit tough. I don't even want to listen to that bullshit that 21 Savage is talking about. I don't even want to listen to the 21 Savage verse. I don't even want to hear it. I don't. Hey, that nigga YFN Lucci, hardest nigga out of jail. And he didn't tell. He didn't tell. He didn't get no disposition. He didn't get no podcast interviews. Yo, Tariq was good. YFN Lucci, he the realest one out of everybody that went in. He the realest one, you know, and his music is the best. That gunna shit for them hoes, that soft ass chicken shit, that ain't it. This shit is hard. This shit is hard. This one, oh, come on now. Hey, this is my shit too. I know. Hey, this that hoe right here. Hey, that nigga YFN Lucci deserve his flowers, you feel me?
Look, okay, look, crazy thing about it. I was in the can
And I was still making deposits, and I kept it solid.
red bone bitch.
She wanna suck me like the lolly.
Everything I left when I was gone, I still got it.
Hey boy, you dead wrong.
If you think I'll ever let you try me,
And
I'm on parole, but
But
I never go without it. Look, never held my head down on 10 toes.
Yeah. Yeah. That's my shit. Damn. Nah, I didn't just hear this, dog. I listened to this album a long time ago. I'm just bringing up the conversation and letting it be known that YFN Lucci is the realest nigga out of everyone that went to jail. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I have a question. For y'all in the chat. Is it done for Nicki Minaj? Should she pack it up? Should she pack it up? Should Nicki Minaj pack it up? That's the question. That's what I'm trying to say. Hey, should Nicki Minaj pack it up? Is it over for her? I think it's over. I think it's donezo. I think she on that shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think she on that shit. And she's spiraling. She on that shit. She's spiraling, and her husband is too expensive for her. You know, he's spending all her money. Trying to be a gangster, and now all of a sudden, yeah, it's over for her. Once she started dabbling in the politics, that was it. You know, she ain't making no more good music. And now her friends are stuck. Her fans are all stuck in a weird place. They're trying to defend her. Hey, you can't defend her. That girl crazy. Hey, she donezo. Yeah, here you go. This guy's about to say this shit too. Here you go.
Ooh, Nikki, I gotta wake you up a little bit because this is late. There's so many black trans kids that live for you. And when I say kids, I'm talking about people that grew up that were wanted to be trans.
Hey, that's definitely not what I meant to play. That was definitely not what I meant to play. I meant to play some shit I thought that they was talking about the gossip I could care less about. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I shouldn't have pressed that. But I think it's over for Nicki Minaj. I don't think she can make any type of musical comeback. I don't think she can make music, period. I think there's something that went wrong, something that happened. I don't think she got it in her. I think that last album y'all heard, that's the last album. You know, that's crazy. All this shit is starting to crumble. All of this shit starting to crumble and fall down. She on that shit. I think that's donezo. Oh, that's how we close that shit. Yeah, I think Nicki Minaj is over. I think that's it. I think it's finished. Now this to me. Now I didn't watch that shit, right? So I watched a little bit. I watched the little clips that they had put up there, but I didn't watch that full shit because to be honest, I don't really like Nicki Minaj. To be honest, I think Nicki Minaj is the bully that try to keep everybody down. You know what I'm saying? I think she's the bully that try to keep everybody down. But then I'll tell you, Cardi B broke the mold, right? So when Cardi B made that her first album, Invasion of Privacy, and Nicki Minaj was doing all that fucking hating, and Cardi B shit on her, and then Nicki Minaj thought that she was gonna come back. Like, that's it, man. And Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion, both of that is too much. It's too much. Now she over here smoking dope. You know what I'm saying? Now she over there smoking that shit with that man she got. Let's see. And 21 Savage, I'm surprised. I'm surprised that 21 Savage is a peacemaker. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Yeah, she on them drugs. Drugs mixed with probably mental health issues. That's a bad combination, man. It really is. It's fucking crazy. It's a really bad combination because she is. Yeah, it ain't gonna be good. It ain't gonna be good, and she's still trying to hang on to some type of notoriety and all that shit. And she gonna alienate all of her friends for what? A little bit of 15 minutes of fame. Like I want to watch the spiral. I want to watch it because I think it's gonna be a glorious spiral to view. I think that shit's gonna be magnificent. I think she about to tell us. She already tried to go after Jay-Z and sink that nigga ship. All that trash talking she was talking about Jay-Z. I don't know. Either all of these people are crazy or Jay-Z is one of the most evil niggas in the world. I don't know why everybody want to hate on Jay-Z. I don't get it. But this is crazy, right? Just hearing this, saying 21 Savage, Thug and Gunna, Quavo, and Offset, it's time for y'all to be bigger men. I'm surprised, right? I'm surprised that 21 Savage is taking it upon himself to patch Atlanta's torn hip-hop culture back together. I'm surprised at this. Because on his album, he was still talking that murder, gang, kill everybody type shit. He was still on the my apps, pussy ass nigga, you know what I'm saying? He was still on that shit on his album. By the way, that 21 Savage album was boring as fuck. That shit was bland as ass. I'll tell you no lie. Nothing really stood out of that song. I know everybody trying to ride the wave and gas up that song with Drake. That song is ass. That's a terrible song, and it's a lazy flow from Drake. It's very lazy. But everybody think he doing some type of new crazy style. Nah, that's what happens when them ghostwriters leave you. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, I think that's crazy. I mean, of course I'm happy that they're trying to patch that shit up. I think that's a great thing for Atlanta. But I just think it's funny how you patch it up, but then your music, you still talking about killing ops. You want these niggas to make peace, but you still want to go kill ops on your block. That don't make no sense. And you expect us to believe that shit. This nigga all the way from London. You know what I'm saying? This nigga all the way from London. That shit's crazy. All right. Hey, is that who she is? Who she with for sure? Hey, what's up with you? Why you like Lotto so much, man? You just a Lotto fanatic, dog. I'm telling you, you out here. Yeah, he is. That nigga from London. You out here trying to smell seats. I got that vibe, dog. I got that vibe that you out here trying to smell Lotto's seat after she get up. Hey, she dead. Didn't she die? Hey, Jones, you still in here? What do you think about this? What do you think about Mano and Jim Jones dressing like they teenagers? What do they call themselves? What do they call themselves? They call themselves what? What is that? What do they call themselves? Fuck, I can't remember. But they have a funny expression about that. Hey, what do you think about that? Do you think it's weird? Do you think there's a certain age that you get to where you just gotta button it up? You know what I'm saying? Because I'll be honest, in my life, I've stopped sagging, right? So I don't really sag my pants no more, which is crazy because I used to do that shit all the time when I was younger. But I don't really do that, not anymore. You know, I like my pants to fit. You know, you feel me? You know, that's it. I'm just wondering, is there an age point where you like, hey, maybe I shouldn't be dressing like this? And have they passed the age point? You know, are they already past that point where they should be, you know, dressing better and not the way that they dressing? Is that a point? Did somebody make a point for that? And when is that age? When is the age where you should be like, hey, you know what? I'm not gonna do this no more. Damn, that boy Blueface, he gonna end up having herpes, dog. I'm not gonna lie. He gonna end up having that shit. Yeah, Blueface gonna end up having that shit, dog, cause he just be out here grabbing anything. He be out here grabbing anything. What is that? What is that? He just be out here just grabbing anything. He don't really care what it look like. That nigga look like he's still in prison, you know? Hey, he look like he's still in prison. That's crazy. That's insane. Young Thug proposed. Congratulations to Mr. Young Thug. Her mama don't even drop a certain one. I don't know, that's... You know what this means? That means it's over for Young Thug. That's what this means. This means that it's over. Anyway, let's see what's in the queue. All right, Tariq.
Hey, ain't no way. Hey, this that Supreme sample. Hey, niggas really don't know nothing about this though. You heard me? I feel like that I'm the man, but I've been doing type of shit. In 2025, we say hear me out, it's some stupid shit. It's for the niggas in my comments that they pulling on the dick. Was up in school, I had a ruler when I left, couldn't forget. But anyways though, I'ma just go ahead and just say this. Keep the faith though. I believe that hoe come after winning. And
Hey, I'm not even gonna lie, G. I'm not even gonna lie, G. I would actually rap on this, dog. I would hop on this song. I'm not even gonna lie. I even know how I would approach it. You feel me? And the chorus, I like that. That he's the man. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, I would go crazy on this. I go crazy on this. This is like right up my alley. You know what I'm saying? This is that type of shit that would really let me flex. You feel me? Man. Yeah, I like this shit a lot. I like it a lot. Of course, I listen. If I were to jump on it, we would have to clean up a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? But it would be dope if we did, though.
Hey, ain't no way. Hey, this that Supreme sample. Hey, niggas really don't know nothing about this though. You heard me? I feel like that I'm the man, but I've been doing type of shit. In 2025, we say hear me out, it's some stupid shit. It's for the niggas in my comments that they pulling on the dick. Was up in school, I had a ruler when I left, couldn't forget. But anyways though, I'ma just go ahead and just say this. Keep the faith though. I believe that hoe come after winning. And I hoes do, but fuck them cause you don't really need it. When I was half court, you niggas was sitting on the bleachers. Yeah, but I'ma just go ahead and keep all that. You had this shit facts. Genius, give me my skull back. Genius, give me my skull back. What I say though, what I say though, what I say though, what I say though.
Yeah, I like this, man. I like this. Clean it up, man. Clean it up, and I just might hop on this for you. You know what I'm saying? Clean it up, and I just might go in. I might go in with you. You feel me? I just might go ahead and go in with you, cause I do like the chorus. I like how the chorus repeats itself. I know exactly how I would attack it. You know, it would let me pop my shit. You know, it let me pop my shit. So let me, I would like to hear that. I'd like to go ahead and give that a try. Yeah, that shit hard, dog. That shit hard. What's this? Nope. There it is. There it is. Tariq, man, I'm gonna do you a favor. We're gonna listen to that Lotto album. When did she drop this, Tariq? Do you know when she dropped this? I know you keep up with all things. I know you keep up with all things Lotto. When did she drop this album? Yeah, for shit show, definitely. When did Lotto drop this album? This one right here, Sugar Honey Iced Tea. Is this the one that has the... Damn! That's a whole... Oh, this is the one that has Sunday service on it. Did I hear this? Have I already heard this before? Have I already heard this before? Have I already heard this before, Lotto? Did I already hear this? Yeah, I have already heard that. Hey, no problem, G, no problem. Hey, that's what we're here for, dog. It's all about development, you know, making sure that your next move is your best move. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to see what we can do in order to help everybody grow as an artist. You know? So yeah, dog. Hey, you see that video, dog? You see the video, G? Yeah, you see that video, dog? Yeah, I know you did. I was showing you a little bit of love, G. Showing you a little bit of love. Let's see. I want to watch this since I've already heard that. Let me hear this Dr. Umar.
I saw the Diddy documentary. Here's what I'm going to say about the Diddy documentary. And I have no problem with black people holding black people accountable. I'm having a problem with black people needing to expose black people that in-depthly.
Yeah.
But you never expose white people who do things to black people. The Roman Catholic Church has taken advantage of way more children
Right.
than R. Kelly allegedly did.
Right.
Are you following me?
I'm following you.
Jeffrey Epstein has taken advantage of way more women than Sean Combs allegedly did. But where is the documentary on Epstein by black people? Where's the documentary on the Roman Catholic Church excesses on black people? You see what I'm saying? So to me, the 50 Cent documentary, again, respect the 50, no issues there, it is an example of self-hatred disguised as community service. You see how that go? It looks like community service. No, it's not. That's self-hate. I saw the Diddy documentary. Here's what I'm going to say about the Diddy documentary.
He is funny sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Sion! Sion, you deserve it, G. You deserve it. Absolutely. Hey, watch this. Watch this.
Trey.
Ah! Hey, do you think Tekashi 6ix9ine can make a comeback? Huh? Do you think Tekashi 6ix9ine can make a comeback in rap music? Do you think he can? Do you think he can come back and rap now? Actually, I want to see this. Do y'all think he can come back to rapping? You think he can, Sion? That's crazy. I think so too. I think so too. Especially since everybody's snitching. Why not? You know, everybody tattling nowadays. So why can't Tekashi 6ix9ine come back? Why can't he come back?
Who knew that?
All right, here we go. Tekashi 6ix9ine, interview number 2.
Yeah.
After the interview of the year.
Yeah, so am I a regular now? People are like, yo, make him a regular. Am I
You're a regular. This is number 2.
Yep.
This is number 2.
Amazing.
Well, look, the last interview was crazy. It's at over 15
Yo!
million views right now, which
Yeah.
makes it, I believe, the biggest interview of the year just across the board.
So I told you that. I told you that.
Mm-hmm.
You were fighting it, but I was like, yo, just do it.
Yeah.
All right, nigga, get to it.
Feel some type of way for your cooperation. The prosecutors pursued detention. They pursued me going to jail. They're like, we don't feel like, you know.
I want to see it. I want to see it. Wait, I'm trying to see it. Because I think. I wanna. Hey, listen. What's wrong with? Can 6ix9ine come back to rapping? What's wrong with everybody snitching?
Well, you touched about this before, but Young Thug.
Hey, niggas is out here
once he got
snitching.
out, he was the king of the rat catchers. The first tweet was like, "Yo, little baby, let's go smash these rats."
Oh no, his first tweet was like, "Don't stop acting like we friends. I don't know you, boy. Stop."
Yeah, talking about Gunna.
Yeah, Gunna, stop acting like we friends. I don't know you, boy. And then on the song, remember he called Future a buster. He said he don't take care of his kids. He be buying bitches shit.
Damn.
He was
take care
mad
of
that he
his
didn't
kids.
do a
He was
concert.
the
I
first
know.
nigga
That's
that
what I'm
sold it.
saying.
That's his man's. You see how these street niggas don't have no ethic? I would sit there and talk shit.
So here's a problem. Here's the crazy thing about 6ix9ine. You remember that interview that fucking, what's that rapper's name? Say I'm never looking what you clapping with the other method. What's that nigga? Pop Smoke. Pop Smoke, right? Remember that interview when Pop Smoke was like, hey, the nigga was out here really doing this thing. Like, say what you want about him, but he was actually really living like that. You know, does anybody remember that? Right? So what if now he's starting to see that all these other rap niggas is really scary, right? So he like, oh shit, now I'm on a revenge tour, you know, because all my shit was real, you know what I'm saying? They kidnapped my ass, you feel me? You know, but I was really out here terrorizing the streets. Y'all niggas was out here for play, you know what I'm saying? What if that's the situation? You know what I'm saying? Because everybody out here telling. You see the deposition that Young Thug gave. Everybody out here telling.
About you and then come out and do a song with you. But they call me.
Everybody put some music in
That's
the queue.
a rat, nigga. That's his man's. Next topic, right?
No. Well, you end up doing a song dissing him, Young Thug.
No, he will not. No, he will not. That's cap. He would not go back there. He will not do that. Not gonna lie. With the shift to rap being performative and now vibes are the only thing that matters the most, makes it easy for a comeback. Unfortunately, you're correct. Unfortunately, you're correct. You know, Sion. Unfortunately, and that is that's a terrible thing. You know, because he look at this. This is all staged. All of these is kids. You know what I'm saying? These is kids. He must have caught these kids right out of a high school and must have been like, hey, I'll give y'all niggas $10 if you stand behind me. These is kids right here. You know what I'm saying? Nah, that nigga music is not, I don't really think that nigga music is really all that hard either. I think that Gumbo song, what is that? That nigga Ziffy Hunt, Blicky got the Stiffy Hunt, that shit was tough, right? That shit was tough. And that's because the fucking visual to that released at the same time, and that shit was tough too. You know, but other than that, no, I wasn't out there trying to listen to no motherfucking Tekashi 6ix9ine. Even before he snitched, I wasn't trying to listen to that. It's shit's garbage. I'm just wondering if he can make a comeback, you know. The shit's it's ass. Throw it in the trash. But with that being said, can my man make a comeback, you know?
Yeah, but I don't even know if I want to put that. If you want me to put it out, I'll put it out. But
well, you posted a snippet on your Instagram.
I posted a snippet, but I shot that shit in the studio, and I was like, I ain't putting that shit out. You know what I mean? I just did it because they were very vocal when I did it, but now everybody quiet. No, it's different. Yo, I was flirting with the cops. If I'm flirting with the police, I'm gonna say, yo, don't tell the world. I want the world to know that I'm moving on a cop, right or wrong. That's more gangster. Like, man, you gotta. Why he never put out the video? I want to see how the cop look. I bet you it's an old white fat bitch.
No, he don't get the pass. But Vlad ain't a representative. You know what I'm saying? Vlad ain't a representative of the real nigga coalition. So Vlad doesn't have no right to stop him. You know what I'm saying?
You want to bet?
Sure, why not?
I bet you he puts that clip out of some old white fat bitch or something that looked nothing like Mariah the Scientist. But he flirting with that. Fuck out of here. I put my glasses.
Well, didn't you call out Meek Mill also?
Yeah, I want to know if he's still performing the We Ball song. Wait, wasn't Meek Mill very vocal about my shit?
I think so,
Meek
yeah.
Mill's from Philly, right?
Yeah.
He was very vocal, right? He said, yo, this rat is on the stand right now, right? Broadcasting it.
I think so, yeah.
Why he wasn't vocal about the interrogation for 2 hours?
What was so crazy was this motherfucker Wayne from New
Young
York.
Dom.
I'm from Atlanta. This nigga was in Atlanta and I was in New York. I said, what the fuck? That was so weird. This nigga fucking damn shot at this nigga too, but honestly, I don't know who the fuck did it. They said Roscoe, but I ain't finna whatever.
You want folks that.
If we go to prison for the rest of our life, whoop-de-doo.
That nigga is a rat. I hate to say it, dog. I hate to fucking say it. That's crazy. Old boy is a rat. A ratatouille. Yeah, Thug is a rat. Whenever you sit and talk to them folks for 2 hours, yeah, man, he definitely ratting. You feel me? Oh, for shit show. For shit show. Oh man, yeah, you can't be. You hear what the man just said, right? I don't know who did it. They said it was Roscoe. I don't know who did it. It don't matter. A snitch is a snitch is a snitch is a snitch. Listen. Let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Listen, let me tell y'all something. All right. Are y'all ready to hear it? Young Don, Tariq, y'all here? You ready to hear this? Hold on, I want to say this. It's very important. Are y'all ready to hear this? Let me know if y'all ready to hear it, all right? Because I'm only going to say this one time. You ready? I just got to wait. I got to wait. Whoa, Young Don. Whoa. I'm not a rat. I'm a snitch, all right? There's a difference. I'm not a rat, all right? I'm not going to set you up, right? I'm not. A rat is somebody that, to me, a rat is somebody that's going to set you up. I want to get you in trouble. I'm not a rat. I'm a snitch. I'm telling on you, you know, because you're not fixing to get me in trouble. You understand? It's a huge difference. You know what I'm saying? I'm a tattletale, if anything. You know, the tattletale is completely different. You got to understand, man. I'm in my late 30s. I ain't got time to be going to jail. You understand what I'm saying? Hey, but the greatest thing about me, here's the greatest thing about me, right? As long as you don't commit no crimes around me, you ain't got nothing to worry about. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? As long as you don't do the crimes around me, you ain't got nothing to worry about. Hey, but don't think you about to do the crimes around me and then not say something, right? If we in the car and you got something illegal and the cop asks, well, whose is this? You know, and whose little crack vial is this? And you looking at me and you like, well, I don't know. Nah, bullshit. I'm telling. Yeah, that's that nigga. I don't even smoke crack. You could drug test me now. What does it say? You look like my old therapist, not gonna lie. Like he used to be my counselor too. We played football and shit. Oh, that's dope. I bet you that counselor was dope as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Because, yeah, I'm dope as fuck. So, yeah. Let me play it. 6ix9ine.
Do you guys know XXXTentacion? When I say we love, you say X. We love! We love! We love! 1, 2, 3! Do you guys know XXXTentacion? When I say we love, you say X.
My man Tariq said he in 5 ads. Dang, dog.
Want a break from the ads?
Dang.
Want a break from the ads?
That's crazy. 5 of them hoes. Jeez Louise. Who? Oh, you want to hear that beat? You want to hear that beat? All right, here it is. It is a good one. It's a good one. Here we go.
sample. Hey, niggas really don't know nothing about this though. You heard me?
I already put my stamp on it. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I cut out. Yeah. I cut out. He said, hell no. Young Don, dog, you too late. I done already swiped in. I done already swooped in. You feel me? I think he's trying to get on as a feature, right? Tariq, I think he's trying to say, let me get on as a feature. I don't think he's trying to completely steal it. Ha ha! Ha ha! Ha ha, Young Don! Ha ha! I know this is some shit. I know it. So I'm gonna hold on.
Fry's shoppers get up high quality and down low prices. Fry's.
Let me see what this is. I don't know who sent this. But there you go. That's that 30 seconds right there. Don't know who sent it. I don't know what that was. I don't know what that was. I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if that's what he was saying. This John Moran chick is lying on my... What the fuck, Lil Baby? Hey, Lil Baby is a prime example of a nigga that's ugly with money. You know what I'm saying? Like, he ugly as fuck. You know, like, just looking at it. Just look at his ass. He look ugly as fuck. He look like a pug. That's what he look like. He look like a pug. All right. Dang. That's still crazy to me. That nigga look like a pug. Hey, Young Don. Do you like Nas? Huh? I didn't even know he dropped a new album.
It's true that they underestimate you. My life is real. So I'm fronting on them every chance I get, to be honest. Wavy hair, mystique, up in this bitch deep, chain with some sick feet. Corner of 10th Street, scoop me in an MPV. I'm holding big heat. Solo was vocalist maestro. This fish grease, rest in peace Polo. He see us, I was just with G, just like Ryan E. Me and Preem, this history. Young ones, abuelas, Jesus candles, but
hell yeah.
Always playing some gangsta. Who is there? They gon' say nah. Look at us now, De La Ma, Ray, Ghost, and Rick. Big up, Big L, Prodigy, True Goy, they live. Martyrs, if you will, a legend has a cartel. I'm on jets with giants, I'm Bill Parcell. PTSD, Project Trauma still dwells. Happiness.
I'm on jets with giants. I'm Bill Parcell. Woo!
How in the fuck did you make it? Nigga, how in the fuck did you make it? Nigga, how in the fuck did you make it? Nigga.
That's what I want to know. How in the fuck did you make it? Nas, that shit hard.
To be in you, money can't help. So salute to the men that never hit
Oh,
the
okay.
back. We got to the bread and still live to spin that. What a life. I'm a man, I'ma die about it. Feel the pain, but I'm not gonna cry about it. Tell the truth, cause ain't no reason.
Word is Bond. Young Don, I'm about to play it.
Who the fuck let y'all get optimistic? Call me when the offer different. Everything I want specific. About to make the market stiffen. I was 17, too committed with the things I've given. All the things that I do different. Fuck it, what's one more collision? How could I regret the shit? I woke up and I saw the sky. 9 to 5, drug related, family tried. But I was tired, sat and contemplated. See my brothers do this shit. Seen another losing shit. And my mom renewed her script. So I'm like, fuck it, now I'm activated. Still black and aggravated. Wrestle with the struggle every day, bitch, I had to hit it. Gordon Hayward, take your ankle to some places if you play me. I don't need congratulations, I just need the bag of majors. I've been back and forth, but this a feeling that I had to stay with. Time to play some offense, see my bill, been a shot creator. Bet whatever locked me in, soft on the inside. Nigga, you a moccasin, I hate it, but I'm clocking in. Type shit you spot me in, I need it all. Time be in, remind you of the times we in. Stuffed it in the bottom drawer, came from the bottom floor. Sundays with the Commodores, Monday mornings with the whispers, still a going all conditions. Sat inside with me, myself, and I had to form a friendship. Niggas had a thought, but fade to one to alternate the ending. Pull us, push us, trials, tribulations, got my strength embedded. Where you going, let's address it. I'm the type to send a message, nigga. Everything I say, I'm gon' do, I'm gon' do. Everything I say, I'm gon' do, I'm gon' do. Everything I say, I'm gon' do, 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 I'm gon' do. Everything I say, I'm gon' do, I'm gon' do. Everything I say, I'm gon' do, I'm gon' do. Everything I say, I'm gon' do, I'm gon' do. Nigga don't move, nigga don't move, nigga don't move. Everything I say, I'm gon' do, I'm gon' do. Everything I say, I'm gon' do, I'm gon' do. Everything I say, I'm gon' do, 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 I'm gon' do.
Everything I say,
I'm gon' do, I'm gon' do. Everything I say, I'm gon' do, I'm gon' do. Everything I say, I'm gon' do, I'm gon' do. Nigga don't move, nigga don't move, nigga don't move.
actually like this a lot, man. Everything I say I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do. That boy is spitting. That boy is spitting. And the production is like that, like an intergalactic pinball machine, right? An intergalactic pinball machine. That's the feel that I got. That's the vibe. This is tough. This is tough. Who's rapping on this one, Sion? Yeah, I want to know who's rapping on this one. What's this guy's name? Is this your homie? Ah, I knew it. I knew it. Jay don't know how to rap. Ah.
Lie about it. Invisible fingers playing chords on my haunted piano. I'm a man, I'ma die about it. Feel the pain, but I'm not gonna cry about it. Tell the truth, cause ain't no reason to lie about it. Invisible fingers playing chords. Already classic before you heard it. The spoiler was on my feature verses. I lined it up kinda perfect and then I hurled it. Rhymes in my mind's like pearls and oysters. Boss of bosses, Morpheus on my bullshit. The illest style right here. Till I got white hair, getting foul type stares. We ahead light years. We come out, the shift starts. So let the fifth spark. Turn the light switch off. Drive a block, switch cars. Toss a face mask and gloves. Damn, I just caught a buzz. Pulled another hit on the beat. Guess who the victim was?
Woo!
Guess who get reconfigured? The whole industry does. Premier you my nigga because we became the men our mothers prayed for. Maybe even exceeded their expectations, or maybe
we became them niggas our mother paid. What did he say?
The men our mothers prayed for. Maybe even
we became the men our mothers prayed for. Oh my God, Nas, come on, man.
Exceeded their expectations, or maybe they
exceeded the expectations, or maybe they always knew. Damn.
This ain't just talk, it's true. What a life. I'm a man, I'ma die about it. Feel the pain, but I'm not gonna cry about it. Tell the truth, cause ain't no reason to lie about it. Invisible fingers playing chords on my haunted piano.
I know, that's fucking crazy.
I'ma die about it. Feel the pain, but I'm not gonna cry about it. Tell the truth, cause ain't no reason to lie about it. Invisible fingers playing chords. My life is real.
Damn. Damn. Hey, that's a great way to start an album, man. I love Nas. I love Nas. This is what I like about Nas so much, man. It's that nonchalant, effortless flow, and how we can say so much and so little at the same time, right? You know how we can say so much and so little time. It's fucking crazy, man. Crazy. That, man, I tell you, hey, if Nas ain't in your top 5, I don't really think you have a top 5. You know, I think that Nas is way better than Jay-Z. I think Nas has always been way better than Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? I think that the cards were dealt differently, but I seriously think Nas is way better. You know, fuck, man. Hey, the wordplay, Nas is fucking just disgusting. Disgustingly nice. I gotta hear this. Here
Get ready.
Right. I think so too. I think Jay-Z got super lucky. I think that, you know, number one, he aligned himself with a federal informant. You know what I'm saying? So that has to come with some type of luck. You know? But yeah, I don't think in no way, shape, or form was Jay-Z any type of doper than Nas at all. Not in the least bit. It's not even close. You know, I can't even. Yeah, I don't know. You know what? Have you guys seen that video where everyone was talking about how Jay-Z was never the best rapper in New York at any of the in any of the time periods that he was rapping? Did y'all see that? He's in my top 1 because Jay-Z scammed me. Jay scammed you? Yeah, that made me really think about that, right? How he was never the best rapper in New York during the period that he was rapping. Like, that's fucking crazy, man. How can you call yourself the greatest of all time and your peers don't even consider that? I think Jadakiss is a better rapper than Jay-Z. You don't think so? You don't think Jadakiss is a better rapper than Jay-Z? Oh, that's crazy. You tripping. You tripping.
Yo, Preem, give me that turnaround. Yeah, that's it.
Hold on, let me pause it. Tariq put a song in the queue.
It's a murder one. Make sure you press the gas so when you do it, have a mask. Better have a mask. We did them bad, now his people gotta pick him up. Soon as he get out of line, I'm ready to hit your people.
Listen here, Tariq. Don't you put another P.Y. Youngin song in my queue no more. You understand what I'm saying here? You know what I'm saying? Don't you put his ass in my queue no more. You understand what I'm saying? Hey, I'm about to get you cultured, all right? Don't you bring him up when we listen to Nas. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, never been a #1 artist. And that's true. Because he was competing with niggas like DMX, Big L, Biggie, fucking even Big Pun at the time was hotter than Jay-Z. I think that nigga Jay-Z just lucky. He's just lucky. Lucky. Sometimes that's how the dice rolls, you know, when luck meets preparation, you know?
Jesus, the king out of Queensbridge, at ease us with your lyrical thesis. Me just chilling, buildings, high ceilings, billions of my vision. Please, I'm from the P's. VVS on freeze, VSOP's trees. Esco Pablo, silked out in Cabo. The prettiest, high tech like NVIDIA. Just that smart, I know a little about a lot. When you come from less, you learn particular plots. From whipping the pots, checking in on parlays and parfaits, how my days start. We all player shit. Dinner's cup, we leaving big tips. I taught some of y'all how to eat, but
Oh my God, yeah. Hey, wait a minute. That Lil Wayne, Eminem, 50 Cent run that they had, bro, when Lil Wayne was mixtape Lil Wayne, oh my God. And then 50 Cent after Get Rich or Die Trying and the Massacre, man, hey, that was a time. That was a time. Hell yeah, they were. Woo! Yeah, and don't you remember that interview that Jay-Z did where he was like 50 Cent is coming, and he told Memphis Bleak and everybody like y'all better get in the studio and make music because when he drop y'all done, you know. And now look at 50 Cent. Now look at him making documentaries. That's crazy. That's crazy. Now he out here making documentaries about freak offs. That's crazy. That went from a diamond recording artist to making documentaries about freak offs. Insane. Yeah, 50 Cent was, yeah, for sure. For sure. 50 Cent is he's a real deal, man. Like yeah, they couldn't fuck with him and they couldn't control him. You know what I'm saying? I think the best thing that happened to 50, he got lucky. Remember, 50 Cent was trying to get signed by P. Diddy first, right? You know, 50 Cent spent time with Diddy first. He wrote songs for Diddy first. Let's not forget. Let's not forget, all right? And then Diddy didn't know what to do with him because his style was just too rough and he didn't want to get involved in the New York politics. So P. Diddy was probably the one that made the call to Dre and get that shit in motion. Now you tell it, yeah, now you biting the hand that fed him. Ain't that something? Yeah, nigga, you a window shopper. Yeah, but fucking 50 Cent wrote for P. Diddy. You know, he was a part of that entourage for a while. Yeah, nigga, he's a window shopper. Yeah, hey, that's my shit. Hey, 50 can do whatever he wants at this point. You would think so. You would think so, man. But in order to do that, you would have to have your skeleton, your closet would have to be clear, completely clear of any type of skeletons. Yeah, he's dropping the documentary on everybody. It's the same as snitching. You know, he's dropping a case on everybody. He the feds. You know, he getting this information from somewhere. Who knows? I don't think Jay-Z gonna let that happen, right? And that's crazy. I don't think Jay-Z's gonna let that happen. Yeah, he is. At some point in time, something switched. And 50 Cent was no longer the representative for like the urban youth. At some point, he switched, and now he's the feds. You know, now he's telling on everybody, bringing cases to everybody, bringing light to all of these different things that, you know, like that's crazy. And like Dr. Umar was saying, it's not like he's doing it for the right reasons, you know? You think Jay-Z set up Left Eye and Aaliyah for Beyonce? No, because Left Eye and Aaliyah were before Beyonce's time. Right? But I do believe, I'm going to say this, and I hope I don't get sued. So I'm going to say allegedly. I'm going to say allegedly when I say this. But this is what I honestly do believe. Allegedly, I do believe that Jay-Z probably had something to do with the death of Aaliyah. He probably has something to do. Yeah, I don't know how close he was with Left Eye, but I can definitely tell you he probably has something to do with the death of Aaliyah. I can almost guarantee it. That's for sure. That's for sure. I wouldn't be, you know, I think that there's probably something to be said about that situation. But I don't think so. Okay. So the timeline, right? In order for that to be factual, the timeline has to Beyonce. Well, I don't know. Let's see. When was the last time Aaliyah made a song? What was her name? It was was it Rock the Boat? $2001, right? 2001. Okay, hold on. So 2001 was Aaliyah's last song. What was Beyonce doing in 2001? All right, let's do some. Oh shit! Why is this popping up together? Yeah, it's debunking it. Damn! So they were actually, I didn't know that shit. I didn't know that they were actually on the scene at the same time. Nah, let me tell you something. Jay-Z, allegedly, this is not even allegedly, everybody knows this. Jay-Z was fucking Aaliyah when Aaliyah was like 16 and Jay-Z was like 25, right? Everybody knows this. She was like 17 years old. Him, R. Kelly, I really do believe Timbaland probably has something to do with that too, because there's a documentary. Yo, what's good? By the way, everybody, the queue is open if y'all want to drop some music. I'm just talking some shit, you know what I'm saying? Just spreading some I was definitely spreading some conspiracy theories, and I'll continue to, because this is my theory. If 50 Cent is going to release a documentary, this would be the thing that would be worth it, right? What happened to Aaliyah? Because we all know that Jay-Z was fucking Aaliyah. We all know that R. Kelly married Aaliyah, right? When Aaliyah was like 17, R. Kelly married that bitch. You know, I mean, I'm sorry. Oh, my bad. Married that woman. My bad. Right? We all know that Jay-Z don't like R. Kelly. And now you got to think about R. Kelly being in jail. That shit's kind of weird. Jay-Z distanced himself from the Aaliyah thing. Nobody even really talk about it. Nobody even really talk about the fact that Jay-Z was knocking down Aaliyah when Aaliyah was like 16. There's your documentary. Right? There's your Netflix special right there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think so too. I think another angle that he can go with it, he can definitely go the route of, you know, Jay-Z hangs out with a criminal informant even though he was selling drugs. Obviously, Jay-Z probably has some type of deal with the federal government. Obviously. But I don't really think that's going to be as shocking. You know? I don't really think that's going to be as shocking because everybody already knows that shit. Everybody knows that. Everybody already knows about his business partner in the feds. Those are the only things that would be serious enough. Everybody knows that Jay-Z stabbed old boy in the club. Jay-Z went to the... Yeah, I remember what you talked about on the phone, but I'm still thinking about possible ways that he would make some type of documentary on Jay-Z. Like, that's dangerous because Jay-Z got money. I think Jay-Z got more money than 50 Cent does. So that's going to be a legal battle. What is this? Tariq.
Say, kid.
That shit bang in my line, pick in my mind. Hold on, you try not this time. Coming up off of my grind. Look why you best keep your eye. Keep your head up, you'll be fine. The whole river looking for slime. They can't wait to see me this time. Going in with the same niggas, dead in and off, I bang with them. Head cold, I was broke, came up with some money. Know that beef ain't nothing left stains with them. Been know that I be that nigga ever since I was little. Man, D-Dog on the bus, on the cap of the middle. I'm in point, so
I don't think that's the case. I don't think that's the case. I don't think he has that. I don't think he has that. I don't think he has that because I don't think Jay-Z stayed long enough for that. You know what I'm saying? I think Jay-Z, in order to get $1 billion, I don't know. I think Jay-Z would be a little bit more careful because if that was the case, I believe that if that was the case, then I believe that P. Diddy would have used as much leverage to drag Jay-Z right into the same situation as possible. You know, you don't have an ace in the pocket. You know, you don't have an ace in the pocket and fold your hand. You know what I'm saying? You use it. You have leverage. Man, Jay-Z is that type of guy, if you catch my drift. You got to remember, Rihanna was super young, right? And remember, there was a rumor, allegedly, all right, don't sue me, you know, don't sue me, but allegedly, that was, Jay-Z had something to do with the whole Chris Brown Rihanna situation. Allegedly, because allegedly Jay-Z ended up giving Rihanna the gift that keeps on giving, the snack that smiles back, you know what I'm saying? And Rihanna allegedly passed it on to C Breezy. You know what I'm saying? So then allegedly C Breezy found out and allegedly he beat her ass. You know what I'm saying? That's allegedly how that happened. Everything that I said is all for props, okay? All for props. This is, you know, Chat GPT. This is AI, right? My mouth ain't even really moving. This is all AI. Yeah, it's a snack that smiles back. Yeah, this is all AI. You feel me? You know, but if anything, I think that that's what they got on him. You know, and Jay-Z's he could even do the downfall of fucking Rockefeller. You know, how Jay-Z enriched himself off of the backs of a whole bunch of people that he was supposed to help out. Well, this is all I know. All I know is this. If 50 Cent is going to do a documentary on Jay-Z, it better be better than the one he did on P. Diddy. Because the one he did on P. Diddy, it was like gossip. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't really rooted on any type of substantial evidence. It's a whole bunch. I saw it as a whole bunch of disgruntled ass employees. You know what I'm saying? That didn't get no money. They didn't get all the money that they thought they was gonna get. You know, old boy sacrificed his butthole, and he was a producer, and didn't get paid for neither. You know what I'm saying? Didn't get paid for the beats, nor the butt, you know? Yeah. It's a hit piece. You know what a hit piece is? It's something that's intentionally supposed to make you look bad or change your perception. But at the end of every episode, they had to go back to what the facts were. The facts were he was acquitted on this charge, and this charge. You know, he was only arrested for this charge. You know what I'm saying? They had to clean that shit up at the end of every episode. Young Don, I think it's worse. I think if 50 Cent climbs up that ladder, 50 Cent is probably banking on the fact that Jay-Z would probably not respond. He probably thinks that Jay-Z won't respond, or that Jay-Z would respond with some type of cease and desist or some shit like that. I'm GTS after I call Lotto, allegedly. Yeah, listen. If you got her number, go ahead and call her. You know what I'm saying? Ring, ring, ring. But I don't think yeah, that's why I said it's a hit piece, right? Hit piece. I don't think it's rooted in any type of substance. It's just somebody just talking. I'm gonna scroll through. Let me see. Dang. You know this Jaguar, right? Hold on, I gotta see. Hold on. Let me see.
Is the penguin on a diet?
Oh.
Curtis?
You can find him in the club.
Yeah.
Hold on, wait. So let me. What would you call?
Damn.
50 is the penguin on a diet.
Oh.
Curtis?
You can find him in the club.
Yeah.
Hold on, wait. So let me ask you, when Pierce.
Hopefully not at Coco Pele.
Damn.
I got somebody looking for you there.
Damn.
I know you're tight, Curtis. You gonna fall for one of my niggas real soon.
Oh my God.
50 is the.
Hey, she said you gonna fall for one of my niggas real soon. What the fuck? Oh my God.
Oh my God, no way, yeah.
Dang, that's a lot of money. Hey. They be saying, Young Don, they be saying some shit that's rooted in truth. You know what I'm saying? And because people write them off, they be like, whatever. Hey, but they been saying that. Hey, that nigga Orlando Brown been saying some shit about Diddy. You remember that time he was like, Diddy gave me that bop bop dop doom dop bop bop doom dop bop bop, yeah. You remember that? You remember that shit? Now looking back at it, you're like, hey, he probably did. You know what I'm saying? He probably did. Yeah, man. Hey, Orlando Brown probably did some shit.
What would you call?
50 is the.
I want to hear the Jaguar right Jay-Z shit because she says a lot of shit. Yeah. We're gonna watch this shit. Hey, we're gonna watch this shit. We're gonna talk about it.
I got
Jay, this might be
for my home
50 Cent's angle right here because this was a conspiracy.
I'm saying Sean Carter, you're.
I know.
Taking Pimp C wasn't bad enough.
You guys want to hear something? You guys want to hear something that's factual, right? You guys want to hear something that's crazy cool? This real life street stars, this place, this building.
Real life street stars. You know what time it is.
So why does Puffy? Why does it all come down?
So this place is in Dallas, Texas, right? It's in Dallas, Texas. This is the place where the studio that she's in right now, where they do all these interviews, and the guy that runs this shit, he's actually the same guy that engineered and recorded this song. I recorded this here at this studio. Sure did. Yeah, that's pretty cool, ain't it? Well, at least it's cool for me. I actually sat on that couch. And I was there when they did one of the interviews. Yeah, I actually recorded that song. I recorded that song here in this studio. And it's a dope ass studio too. Dope, super dope. It's kind of like weird because you pull up there and you park and there's no sign, right? Like no sign whatsoever. You go in there, security's in there. You know, they got cameras out the wazoo and shit. Yeah, but it's cool people that run that shit. Anywho, what does that say? I don't know when Pimp C was not fucking with Jay-Z. Yeah, he was not. That whole big pimping shit, yeah. Pimp C did not fuck with Jay-Z. How you not famous? I chose a family over other things, right? And you know, my work ethic is not as good as Waddell Just Say Jones. You know what I'm saying? My work. Ooh, Jones, my bad, dog. I just completely almost said your fucking whole government, dog. That's crazy. My work ethic is not as good as Jones's is. You know, Jones has an extraordinary work ethic. Not me. I put other things above music. You know, I didn't want to lose my relationship and my kids. You know, so I chose being a family man over rapping. I didn't really pursue it as much. You know, and the first time that I had actually gotten a contract, you know, the first time that I had actually gotten a contract and got it scanned over by a lawyer, they were trying to fuck me. So, you know, yeah. When the feds hit Jones' house, don't blame me, blame Trey. I know. I really need to get better at that. I be fucking some shit up, and I'm so sorry. Even though that information is probably out there already on social media, but I shouldn't have said it. I shouldn't have said it out there. That's my bad, Jones. My bad, dog. My bad. You know, I've been doing that a lot. My bad. Anyway, let's go back to this crazy bitch.
The head now. Why now? Why?
Because
hey, what y'all? YSL Jones. YSL Jones.
He's the acceptable monster at this time, like R. Kelly was the last time I sat on this couch.
So who's next?
Y'all don't see the lineup?
Yeah, we see the lineup. I'm just waiting to see who's next.
Jay-Z is setting Diddy up.
What? Jay-Z's doing what?
Why is everyone having such a hard time?
What?
He ain't doing shit different. He lined up D. Haven, stole his life and identity. He lined up Big L, stole his life and identity. He lined up Dame Dash, stole his life, identity, and took his love. Lined up R. Kelly. He wants to be the one.
Yeah, shout out D. Haven. He actually hit us up, wanted to tell this story.
You need to talk to D. Haven.
Yeah, we need to talk to him.
I told you that last year when I put you on the phone with him.
You did.
I want you to think about this. Allegedly.
Oh, there's that word.
Carter is responsible for enacting Hype Williams to put Aaliyah on a faulty plane to move her out the way as punishment for rejecting him. And so he could level up Beyonce, who was struggling. Let's just say allegedly that happened.
See, now this is the only part that I don't get, right? This is the only part that I don't get. I know. So that's why we gonna break it down, because this is the only part that I don't get. I don't understand this. Because Beyonce during this time, what was he doing? He was like, listen, I'm gonna make this plane crash, bitch, so that me and Beyonce can be happy. You know, even though Beyonce was super, hey, listen, Jay-Z is just as bad in my opinion as Diddy. Jay-Z is actually worse in my opinion than Diddy, right? Jay-Z is actually worse in my opinion than Diddy. I think that if 50 Cent does a story on that shit and what Jay's talking about is right and all of this freak shit is happening, Jay-Z is probably worse than Diddy. Yeah, not only is Jay-Z a predator, but he's also a groomer. You know what I'm saying? Which makes a lot of sense. You know what you feel me? It makes a lot of sense. Cause look. I'm gonna show you. It makes a lot of sense. Cause that nigga was ugly as shit. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, he ugly as shit, dog. Ugly as all hell, nigga. You that nigga ugly, dog. Of course he couldn't get one his own age. You know, look at this nigga, that ugly as fuck. And you know he didn't have no conversational skills. You know he didn't have no, well, I don't know. He might have had conversational skills. He might have. But yeah, hey man, that dude's a fucking, yeah, he a groomer, dog. Allegedly. Hey, allegedly, all right? Allegedly. Mans is a groomer, though. You feel me? And that's what he did. He's done. There has been multiple women that, okay. Every single one of the people that are in these types of conversations, right? Every single one of these people have done wrong. R. Kelly, right? Jay-Z, P. Diddy, okay? All three of them. R. Kelly's in jail, P. Diddy's in jail. When Jay-Z's story gets told, right? I don't know. I don't know if the Beyonce thing is true. I don't like Beyonce either, because I remember that one time. Hey, what was that movie? What was that movie where Beyonce? Yeah, he is the worst. But what's that movie with Beyonce when she was in that with Jennifer Hudson? What is that? I be your dream girls, the dream girl shit, right? And then remember she was like, anybody could win an Oscar if I was fat. You know what I'm talking about? Jennifer Hudson. I wanted to slap the shit out of Beyonce. Yeah, how the fuck you say that about Jennifer Hudson? You feel me? Hey, ever since then I knew Beyonce was fucked up, right? Like, how you say that? Jennifer Hudson was the best fucking part of that whole movie. You know what I'm saying?
What the hell? Oh my God.
Yeah, yes, they deserve to die, and I hope they burn in hell. Do we got a song in the queue? What's this? Hitting at it after his successful Diddy expose. Because of their long-standing rivalry, unresolved past issues like a potential Bad Boy signing that fell through, and because many fans suspect Jay-Z might have been involved in or aware of the same problematic activities Diddy faced, given their close ties and association with the same circles in him. See, here's the deal. I don't think that Jay-Z was ever. This is why I think that it's hard for me to believe that Jay-Z was at Freak-Offs. Jay-Z is not that type of guy, right? Jay-Z is more that type of guy. He's a coveter, you know? You're my prized possession. Nobody could have you. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to always be there. Your life is now my life. And when you want to escape, I'm going to get you killed, bitch. Allegedly. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly. I don't think he is. I don't think he's the freak off, let's have sex while you're inebriated type of person. And remember, it's not illegal to have a freak off. It's not illegal to be freaky, right? It's not illegal. That's not the reason why Diddy's in jail, everybody. All right? It ain't nothing wrong with a little bump and grind. I feel like Jay-Z, no, I don't think that happened at all. I don't think that happened at all. I see them more as competitors than they are. Like, okay, I could see that happening with Mr. Epstein, you know, and the Orange Cheeto guy. I can see the Orange Cheeto guy funneling pageant girls to you know what I'm saying? They're two birds of a feather, birds of the same feather. Jay-Z and P. Diddy, they're not the same. They're not the same, at least not in my opinion. And yeah, it ain't a crime. You know, they got that nigga locked up because he told a bitch, hey, cross state lines and give me some sex and I'll pay for it. And that's illegal. And that's why he's in jail, you know, but it ain't no crime to be freaky. I wish somebody would say I can't get freaky. Anyway, let's get to the music. We got a couple songs in here.
With Google Play Games, you can play unlocked.
Yeah, well, okay, so listen. Y'all gotta understand the definition of that word, right? The definition of that word. You know how these rappers are talking about, I'll fly you in, buy you a Birkin, give you some and then send you on your way. Rappers rap about it all the time, right? Rappers rap about it all the time. What did Jay-Z do? Oh yeah, fuck Jay-Z too. Yeah, you're right. He a bad person. Yeah, I'm not even gonna try to justify it. But all the rappers rap about it. You know what I'm saying? They all rap about it. They call it tricking. They all do that. Hey, I'm gonna fly you in. You gonna eat the dick, and then I'm gonna send you on your way. All of the rappers do that. That's sex trafficking. You know, once you cross state lines. Once you pay for somebody to cross state lines to do sexual activities, that's trafficking. You know what I'm saying? You know, I am wild for that. My bad. I had to retract that. What did Jay-Z do? That was my bad.
Unlock rewards with Google Play Points. So the more you play, the more you earn.
Hey, you can't. You can't pay for somebody to cross state lines and eat the dick. You can't do it. You feel what I'm saying? You can't do it. Hey, you gotta cross the state lines and let her eat it and then take her out to Wendy's. You gotta be the one that's crossing state lines. You can't make her do it if you pay for it. You can't do it. Because all she gonna do is just eat the dick and then call the police. And then you in trouble, you know? Hey, she gonna gobble it up and then dial 911. That's crazy. That's crazy. What is this?
I'm mad as hell cause Spirit delayed my flight. Me and TJ had a show in Miami. Go to tonight.
Just got an op address, we gon' go tonight. A couple days later, they was posting this nigga Candlelight.
He wasn't even from the hood, he was from Sterling Heights. Finna knock a nigga out and go viral, record the fight.
What you got put on the weed? That nigga only said 5, took a penny.
I call this, you know what I call this? I call this Airbnb music. Airbnb music. That's what I call it. It's ass. This is terrible. And they filming it in an Airbnb, it looked like. Airbnb music. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is not good music, dog. This is not. I'm going to play it like 5 more seconds.
Boy, I can't believe you crying. If the ops in this party, then everybody down. Yo, bitch saw me out in traffic like that's really cash for crime.
Got caught with stolen credit cards, but they let me out on. He was about to sell the last deuce, but I came right on time.
Everybody say they fucking with the punches or the slap.
Nah, these niggas is in an apartment. Yeah, I seen that shit. That K-Flock, they made an example out of that nigga, and that's crazy. If you read what the judge said, the judge basically said, we're taking you off the streets because you're a menace to society. The judge basically said, hey, you've been in 7 shootings. 7 shootings. You've been involved with 7 shootings, and that he's lucky that no one's died, which is crazy. I've never seen somebody get 30 years without a body, right? 30 years without 30 years without a provable hat, because they're not charging them with murder. The judge said, we're not charging you with murder, right? So how you get 30 years without a body? That's what YFN Lucci said. They're trying to give me 200 years without a body. You know, how you get that, right? How you get them type of numbers without a body? Yeah, no hat. No hat. The judge is not charging him with murder. That's what the statement is. That's what the statement was from the court. Well, no, okay. This is in New York, right? It's in New York where that shit happened. You ain't never been in California. I've been in California plenty of times. I just have never committed no crimes in California. I just ain't never commit. Well, that's a lie. I got a little bench warrant in California, but it's for a driving violation. It ain't for nothing serious. Well, yeah, no. Niggas get 30 years for having a blick with a little secret button on the bottom of it, on the back of it. Yeah, you, for shit show. You gonna get some time for that. Gang enhancement is real. Gang enhancement is real, but I thought that was only in Cali, right? This nigga got booked in New York, right? Booked in New York, but they're saying that they have proof that he was involved in multiple shootings, and I'm pretty sure that probably was a gang enhancement because that's what the judge was saying in that shit too. You know what I'm saying? Dang, that's why me no gang. You know what I'm saying? I throw my hands up. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying it probably was a gang enhancement. That's why I throw my hands up. Me no gang. I don't even want to know nothing about that. You feel me? Hey, my uncle just got home from serving 30 years killing somebody. Now that he's free, I ain't got no relatives locked up. Everybody else is free. Everybody else is free. My little cousin at a rehab. Everybody else is free. We good. But that shit was crazy to me. Dang, that nigga ain't never getting out. Was it worth it? That's what I'm saying, dog. Ain't no future in that murder shit. Ain't no future in that. All right. Worst, where you at, G? Where you at, G? Y'all want to hear my new streamer tag? Here it is. Trey. Yeah, that's hard. That's hard. All right, let's play it. Oh, they got him with the Rico. Woo! I'm not gonna hold you, G. I'm not gonna hold you. Hey, the tiers are up, so y'all can go ahead and vote. Y'all can go ahead and vote. The tiers are up. Go ahead and vote. The poll is up. Vote. I'll let it ride while y'all vote. All right, cool. Hey, so as far as the snippet goes, my man, this is 100% mood music, man. Mood music. That means that it's not really any type of emphasis on the lyrics. I could barely even hear what you were saying during the majority of the song. I just couldn't hear it. It didn't sound like you were speaking English. You feel me? So I would definitely work on making sure the lyrics are above the music as far as like the sound of it. The sound of it, man. It's mood music, man. That's mostly because the mix ain't where I want it. Yeah. I could definitely tell. I recommend, man, keep working. Keep grinding on it. Keep grinding at it, man. Do you punch in? If you punch in, I'd recommend to switch over to writing. Write a song or something. You know, get yourself some good song structure. You know what I'm saying? Understand how to put the song together so that it all makes sense. You feel me? You feel me? What did everybody vote? I'm gonna need them. Young Janky, what's good, G? Hey, what you need the prayers for, man? What's good? What's going on with you? Got motherfuckers trying to put a curse on me because I called the music ass. Whose music did you call ass? Whose music did you call ass, Young Janky? That's crazy, man. Jay-Z. Some dude that worshiped the devil. Alright, so you told a dude that worshiped the devil that his music was ass, and now you scared, and now you running over here. Right? You want him to come over here and put that juju on me. It ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna work. Not today. Why did you tell him? Why did you tell him that his music was ass? Why you tell him his music is ass? Was his music ass? You got a link? You got a link? I want to hear it. Now I want to hear it. Now I'm kind of intrigued. Who's North K? North K, who is this? Why are you watching it? Why you even watching that? I wouldn't even watch it. I'd have covered my eyes. Hey, but who claimed? Somebody needs to claim it. Who dropped this? It was in someone's music review. Ooh, that's tough. That's tough. And what did that dude say? Did that dude say he was gonna curse you when you said that? When you were like, dang, hey, this shit ass. Was he like, I'm gonna curse you? Is that what he said? What is this?
Hey, fuck niggas.
I gotta run a check. Give me a second. Young Janky, man. Sometimes you gotta learn how to mind your business. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta stop sticking your nose in places. You know, sometimes you gotta not stick your nose in places. Yeah, see, I wouldn't have even been in that music review. I see. Right when I would have started hearing that seance shit, I would have decided, nah, this just ain't for me. You know, sometimes we gotta realize, hey, this just ain't for me. I can't do all of that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, fuck that. Nah, no sir. Hey, Young Don. So you made him end his. So he was the guy that was doing the live, and you made him end it. That's crazy, Young Janky, man. Come over here. You safe. You safe over here, dog. All right, we ain't gonna do nothing to you. Hey, Young Don, don't just skim through, cause you did that last time, and then some bums out to. Hey, for shit show. I did a little bit more of the skimming through, but I don't know what it sound like though. So we're gonna play 30 seconds of it.
Like I'm Mike Jet. Dennis Wood punching, man. I wish that I could fight back.
Yeah, he alright.
There's no ink in this shit.
Hey, somebody claim it.
I just need them bands close by. Artist and designer in my closet, need the clothing line. The way she suck my soul, no, she thinking we got soul ties. To get into the motherfucking chicken, we need no fries. All my bitches know about my bitches, I told no lies. Walk in, she playing Summer Walker, yes, go.
All my bitches know about my bitches, I tell no lies. Hey, who did this? We gonna vote for this one. I'm gonna let it play a little bit longer. We gonna vote for this one.
There's no ink in this shit.
Hey, I don't need no friends, I just need them bands close by. Artist and designer in my closet, need the clothing line. The way she suck my soul, no, she thinking we got soul ties. To get into the motherfucking chicken, we need no fries. All my bitches know about about my bitches, I told no lies. Walk this, she playing Summer Walker, yeah, it's go time, bitch. I ain't got no rollie on, don't waste no time, bitch. This a fucking money phone, not a whole line. This Glocky presidential, man, really, it's a 4-5. 20 for the sector, little nigga threw me 4-5s, bitch. I ain't got a
Yeah, for sure.
Giving blowjobs, niggas can't drive out the window doing drive-bys. Sent so many shots to the nigga called a timeout. Thought it was his man's KCA, I'm a slime out. I don't get no butt, so I ain't never gon' find out. All my hoes asking for a band, I know $5. Weak ass hoe and your weave all stiff. Broke ass nigga can't leave your crib. Only broke niggas wanna hate on live. All bad bitches know where I live. I'm tryna tell the truth, babe. I only want the strips. Hey, I flashed her the blues, then she flashed me her tits. North. Damn, little baby, how you do that? Damn, little baby, how you do that? Alright, I got it. Damn, little baby, how you do that thing like that? Damn, little baby, how you do that thing like that? Damn, little baby, how you do that thing like that? Damn, little baby, how you do that thing like that? Damn, little baby, how you do that thing like that? Damn, little baby, how you do that thing like that? Diamonds in my ear, them bitches shining like a light pad. Black and white shirt, nays, I'm walking like I'm Mike Jack. Dennis Wood punching, man, I wish that I could fight back. Damn, little baby, how you do that thing like that? Damn, little baby, how you do that thing like that? I got my hoes calling, baby girl, I call you right back. I'm the type to make it say I'm typing, never type back. Too high, leaving out the stool, I might fly back.
I'm the type to make it say I'm typing, never type back. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. Hey, the polls is up. And then I'm gonna talk about it in a second.
Bad bitches pulling all on two, and I like that. So many A's, where the fuck my cap it gone at? So many Drakes trying to catch a nigga down bad. Booty hell around, I'm just trying to get around that. Baby, throw it back and I'ma fucking touchdown that. Baby, I'm a dog, can I show you how I pound that? Baby, I can't swim, can I fuck around and drown that? Shorty can't cook his macaroni when it bounce back. Damn, little baby, how you do that thing like that? Damn, little baby, how you do that thing like that? Damn, little baby, how you do that thing like that? Damn, little baby, how you do that thing like that?
Hey, all right. This is not bad. It's definitely tier one. The mix doesn't sound that good. I can tell he wrote it, but I got a question: Is he really being serious at music? I wish he was still in here. So I can give him this high quality motherfucking review. You know what I'm saying? Hey, by the way, everybody that's in this bitch, make sure to tell a friend to tell a friend. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all know some rapper friends. Tell your rapper friends to pull up and drop some music. You know what I'm saying? Tell your rapper friends to pull up and drop some music. Anywho, this it has potential. You know, he has potential. I could definitely tell that some of the things he wrote. You know, if he takes it serious and gets out of the kind of the gimmicky phase, he could probably do something with it. Tier 1 is the winner. You know what I'm saying? Tier 1 is the winner. I think that if he finds his voice, he understands the delivery and gets it mixed, he'll be fine. He'll be good. I was impressed. It was definitely one of the more impressive tier 1s. For shit show. All right, back to Jaguar Wright.
Now, I want you to think about 106th and Park with Mary J. Blige.
Mary J.
Free, who is a victim of Sean Carter.
Yeah.
Mary J. Blige, who is a victim of Sean Combs, are sitting there talking about the death of Aaliyah amongst each other. Think about that. You got a Diddy victim, you got a Jay-Z victim, and you got a superstar gone. They know what happened. And yet, they had to sit there and have that conversation like they didn't know who did it. Think of the power of that moment. Think about Claudia Claudia Jordan right now. Claudia Jordan don't ever mention my mother name. She mentioned it yesterday. Talking about why people are afraid to come forward. You mean like you? You was Diddy girl. Corey was Jay-Z girl. Why don't you claim your friend? Claudia.
Hey, she does got that Eddie Griffin like, you know, she does have that Eddie Griffin style. Yeah. I can see how you do. I can see how you get that.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
Yeah, when Eddie Griffin be getting in his conspiracy bag, he do be twisting his face like that and shit. That's true.
So, Jack, when you say...
When I say Corey, I'm talking about Kathy White.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was about to ask.
Jay-Z's pregnant mistress,
yeah,
who died of an imaginary fucking aneurysm. Just like the woman who was best friends with Kim and Kimura, who wrote the book, Bling, and died as soon as it made the bestsellers list. Who the fuck was these people supposed to go to? You can't go to the boss because the boss is fucking you. And the boss...
Hey, you can't go to the boss because the boss is fucking you. What the fuck? Hey, she be saying some shit. You know there's a little bit of truth in every lie. You feel me? Hey, so you can't go to the boss because the boss trying to put some dick in your life. You know what I'm saying? It's wild. This is wild.
Boss is boss? Don't get no fuck. Can't go to the authorities. They're all bought and paid for. You could try to get a special prosecutor, but they'll just pay somebody to reassign him to another case. Where the fuck you go when you get over by the industry? Nowhere. That's where you go, nowhere. Which is where people like me step in. You right? I go to Diddy parties. To walk mother out. Cause ain't nobody stopping me when I come.
It sounds like they got some videotape of Jaguar Wright. It sounds like they got some footage, right? She just said, hell yeah, I was at Diddy parties. Oh, they got the footage. She was throwing it back. Hey, Jones, whenever somebody got to clarify that means that she was getting real freak nasty, you know? Whenever she got to take the time to try to make herself seem like the hero. Yeah, I was at Diddy party to get these niggas out. Yeah, nah, she was getting excavated, nigga. Hey, excavation station. Yeah, yeah, we know what you're talking about. That's crazy.
So let me ask you, because I look at Gabriel Union, and when you mention things like Jay-Z's time is coming for him, then I look at Beyonce, and I say that women do have a
that country album, and any of you that buy that shit stupid as shit.
You don't give it no
trap music with goddamn a holster and a hat.
Hey, the longest kiss. hey, she got the longest kiss goodnight. You know what I'm saying? By multiple. You know, hey, but she was just there just trying to get people out. She was trying to show niggas the exit. You know, she just tripped and fell on some dick. You feel me? Yeah. Oops, I turned into an eater. You know what I'm saying?
But she remade Jolene.
He said, on the real, who cracking
I'll tell
that?
you the song she should have remade. It's a hit.
Young Don, dog, you know you trying to wrangle that from the back, Don. Don't cap. Hey, you know you trying to holler at Jaguar, right? You trying to sing to her like this.
I may be young, but I'm ready.
Yeah, I know, Young Don. I know. Yeah, you like a challenge. You like a challenge, Young Don. You know what I'm saying? You ready to saddle up no matter what the No matter what the situation or the weather, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you a real one. You a real one. You know, I'm glad you're willing to take one for the team.
It would have done great for her. She should have tried it on. Tammy Wynette. Classic. Stand by your man. Don't act like you don't know that. Remake that. Stand by that. That's a real country hit. Jolene, nice. But it has a ring to it. Stand by your man. Yeah. Whoops.
Show your daughter how much you love her with this beautiful gift.
Damn, they had to bleep out that whole shit. They had to bleep out that whole shit. Hey, my question is this. Why ain't nobody suing her?
With other...
Now, wait a minute. Now, when I was there recording, I didn't get fruit. I didn't get the fruit platter. You know, when I was recording my music at the studio, they didn't get me the fruit platter. I didn't get it. They charged me $2 for a small bag of hot Cheetos, you know, and some water.
Like Kathy Coriana White.
All right, well, let's do it like
who was
this.
actually carrying his baby while you was faking it.
Hey, I know. I think they don't want to hear Discovery.
Want to put his seed inside of you and put it in everybody else. Wild in this world, yo.
It's funny when you open up Beyonce's internet, it just gets weird.
Beyonce's internet.
That's what we're calling
that
it.
belongs to the devil. Unless you calling that the devil, she ain't nothing but an employee.
Oh.
Half of which dumbass bitch.
So, you know, it's funny that...
Damn, that's hard to hear somebody talk about Beyonce like that. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to hear somebody talk about Beyonce like that. That's Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? That's Beyonce. This whole sacrificing shit for Beyonce, this shit might be true. You know, this shit might be true. Y'all might... Jay, you might be right. You know, y'all might be right. The whole... sacrificing Aaliyah and Left Eyes so that Beyonce could be the one, that might be accurate. Yeah, that might be accurate. You know what I'm saying? Because why would you say such... Man, I'm telling you, I never thought Beyonce was a nice person anyway. You know? And especially after the Destiny's Child shit. That's crazy.
It's crazy you say these
Why
things.
don't nobody want to accept that bitch?
I think
She went and killed the girl Cats.
Okay.
A girl went to court and charged her with extreme witchcraft. She was hypnotized. She was drugged. Beyonce came and she was in there eating on her and shit while she was asleep. No snakes. No, she was big. Killing people, cats.
Beyonce cat
Put a
killer.
restraining order. They just told her to stay away from Beyonce and work for somebody else. Guess what? She's having a hard time finding work too. Which is interesting because she's a brilliant musician.
Wait a minute. What the fuck? What is going on? Hey, we're going down the rabbit hole. Wait a minute. This look fake. This look like a fake ass page. What is this? W Magazine. What the fuck type of shit is this? Beyonce's ex-drummer has accused her of using witchcraft to murder her pet kitten. Dark magic. Nah, this look like some conspiracy theorist shit. Wait a minute. Court documents. Oh, it's an accusation. Okay. Yeah, this is civil. This is civil. That means he's just trying to sue somebody. Wait. Hey, no. Read this one now, right? Former Beyonce drummer says that she was driven to kill Cat after singer cast a spell on her. What? Nah, I can't believe that shit. Nah, no thank you. Nah, you mean you killed the cat? You killed the cat and you was obsessed by Beyonce. Now you want to blame it on Beyonce because you were the one that killed the cat? Nah, that ain't how it go.
And she was trained at the esteemed Berklee College of Music. Handpicked by my very good friend, Terry Lynn Carrington, Dr. Terry Lynn Carrington, who put together Beyonce's entire female band, which was Matthew Knowles' idea because he couldn't get Beyonce to stop people. And you didn't know your daughter well enough because she just started all the girls. Impulse control issues? I don't know.
Dang.
I'm saying, Sean Carter, you're a piece of shit.
Hey, do y'all believe this? For real? Hey, somebody let me know in the chat. Do y'all believe this shit? Do y'all believe what she's saying for real?
Taking Pimp C wasn't bad enough? You just want to go down there and you want to just remove all of the balls from every real gangster in Houston?
You believe this shit, Jay?
Why did that house burn up?
Build a website you love.
You believe that shit? You believe that Beyonce witchcrafted somebody to kill their cat? You believe that? Yeah, I was discussing Atlanta earlier because of 21 Savage tweets, because I thought that was weird that 21 Savage is becoming a peacemaker after he just wrote an album, about sliding and killing. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy, Jay, that you believe that. That's insane. I don't believe all of that shit. I don't believe that a woman can witchcraft somebody into killing a cat. Can't nobody trick me into killing any one of my dogs. You know what I'm saying? That just seemed like somebody trying to get some money. You feel me? I don't know. Do your research. There's not enough research that would get me to believe that. Not enough research to get me to believe that. Not enough. Not enough research. I'm not a gullible person. I don't believe in conspiracy theories. There's not enough research that'll get me to believe that Beyonce used witchcraft to hypnotize somebody into killing their own cats. Not enough research. I can't believe it. I won't believe. I refuse to believe that shit. That shit don't even sound. That shit don't even sound right. How you gonna get somebody to make you? Did Beyonce hit that bitch with what was that shit? Devil's breath. Did Beyonce hit that bitch with that devil's breath, and that's how she was able to get the person to kill their cats? Because if devil's breath wasn't involved, then I don't believe that shit. That's a hard pill to swallow right there. Hey, don't send me nothing. I don't want to see none of that shit. I don't want to see none of that shit. Don't send me none of that shit, because I don't believe that shit, and there ain't nothing you can send me to make me believe that shit. I won't even read it. I'll just delete it, to be honest. There's some shit that I'm just like, hey, that's too far. That's too far. Man, majority of the industry is the devil's work, and the top people in the industry is Jay-Z and Beyonce. That's not true. It's not true at all. Jay-Z and Beyonce are not the top people in the industry. That's crazy, right? You know how many white executives is doing freaky ass shit, right? And the only thing that they make you focus on is Beyonce and Jay-Z. What Beyonce and Jay-Z is doing. That's crazy. Now, I ain't looking at Discord. I ain't doing none of that shit because I don't believe none of that shit. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Ain't going to happen. Y'all thinking Beyonce and Jay-Z are the ones that are pulling the strings for the music industry, and that's incorrect. That's incorrect. They don't have nothing to do with the price of tea in China. Except for their own little ecosystem. Now, does Jay-Z have some pull? Probably, because of his connections, of course. But everybody has pull or power like that. That doesn't necessarily mean that shit is 100%, devil. Money talks. You can say that about everybody, right? Jay-Z and Beyonce, they ain't the only people that have money. You feel me? You know, they ain't the only people that have money, right? But, you know, it's fine when Mark Rubin be having them bisexual-ass yacht parties, you know, where dudes be hunching other dudes and shit like that. You know, it's fine. You know, there are people like, yeah, but let's focus on Jay-Z and Beyonce. And let's believe a story about Beyonce bewitching somebody to kill their own cats. Let's do that. I ain't looking into nothing. I ain't looking into not a near another thing. Not a near another thing.
It ain't real life. Real life street stars. You know what time it is.
Nah, man, I ain't bugging, but there ain't no way. Without any type of drug-induced anything. There's no way. There's a huge difference between criminal and civil, right? All right. There's a huge difference between criminal and civil. You understand what I'm saying? All right. All of this shit is civil. Somebody is suing, right? Which means that they want some type of reward without any type of real consequence of the law. You understand what I'm saying? Right? So for you to try to sell me a story that Beyonce bewitched you because she's a devil's witch and she sung in your ear and made you kill your own cat, that is fucking far-fetched to me. Alright? I ain't never heard no shit like that a day in my life. Alright? Yeah, no, if Beyonce has mind control, if she got mind control like that, then, you know, let's see, what does it say? Civil, alleged in a civil. Hey, this is fucking America. You understand what I'm saying? You're innocent until proven guilty. Civil don't mean shit. That just means that she wants some money. So what the fuck does that mean? That don't mean nothing, right? That explain what? Just because you read it on the internet don't make it real. Just because you read it, use your common sense. Have you ever heard of anything like that? Have you ever heard of somebody being manipulated like that to kill their cat, right? To kill their cat, like a cat? You have, Jay? You've heard of that before? That's happened before? Happens all the time, Jay? Get the fuck out of here. Happens all the time? That's crazy. I ain't never heard no shit like that. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm gonna control your mind and make you kill your own pet. That's insane. That's insane to me.
So with that being said, that situation, right? That you're talking apples and oranges. You know, you're comparing somebody that has an extremely low. You're comparing those two situations are not the same. Killing a cat and killing yourself, if I could even say that, those are not the same, man. It's not the same. You gotta stop it, man. Listen, you can't believe everything you see on the internet. That's crazy to me. I can't believe that shit. If that's the case, then she's the most powerful woman in the world. She can manipulate anybody to do anything. If she can get you to kill a pet kitten, then she can get you to go kill a person. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I want to see it. I want to see when the doc, because, you know, the Diddy doc, listen, let me tell you. The Diddy doc came and it went. And P. Diddy did not get any extra jail time from anything that was released in that documentary. As a matter of fact, at the end of every episode and the beginning, they actually had to tell the truth regarding Diddy's case. In the beginning of the episode and at the end, just so that they wouldn't get sued. You understand what I'm saying? But no information that was covered in that documentary did anything to extend any type of jail sentence. They can always find a way. There are plenty of people that pick up additional indictments while they're in jail. Plenty. That shit happens all the time. People pick up extra indictments while in jail, right?
They can't. You can't get an extra indictment when you're okay. So then, what about when you're in jail? What about when you're in jail and you do something in jail that breaks the law? I'm not a jail guy, so I wouldn't know. But what about that type of situation, right? Where you do something in jail and then they tack on more years to your sentence because you did something in jail. I'm talking two different things. Hey, you see? And we right back to square one, right? I was talking two different things, you talking two different things. So now we can get past it. Listen, I don't like to live in a I just can't believe it, man. I can't believe it. And I don't want to read all of this dark shit that be happening on the internet, and I don't want to believe that any of that shit is somebody can manipulate you into killing a cat. Did that person get any money? That civil lawsuit? Did that person win the civil lawsuit? Did they get any money? Did Beyonce settle? Did they pay any type of fee to that person? Or did that person just say that just to say it? Kimberly Thompson. Did Kimberly Thompson... Did Kimberly... Dog, you see what I'm saying? Hey, she didn't get shit, right? The only thing, listen, read it, man. She didn't get shit, dog. Kimberly Thompson did not win her civil lawsuit against Beyonce. Although she filed a restraining order alleging extreme witchcraft and other serious claims, the temporary restraining order was denied by the Los Angeles Superior Court. A hearing for a proper restraining order was scheduled, but Thompson failed to appear for that hearing, leading to the dismissal of her case. Oh, you see what I'm saying, man? You can't be believing everything that you see on the internet, right? That's a crazy woman, right? Anybody that would allege that Beyonce took over your mind using witchcraft and made you kill your own pet kitten, you got some issues. That shit didn't even hold water in court. You know, that's false. You're investing a whole bunch of time and energy into believing something that is fake. It's not true. You know, there's no truth behind it. She killed a cat. That's crazy. What time is it? It's 10:18. We still got some. See, I have a hard time with believing these people. Like big homie CC on what he saw Bow Wow do at the Diddy parties, right? I have a hard time believing niggas like this, all right? So you mean to tell me you saw that shit and you was fine and dandy while you was getting paid? You was fine and dandy for seeing that? That's the problem with the Diddy documentary. All of these eyewitnesses, you mean to tell me that y'all niggas was watching that shit like some freaks and y'all didn't say nothing until the money started running dry? And now that the money gone and you broke as fuck, now all of a sudden you want to start writing a tell-all docu-series? Like, nah, that's crazy.
You gotta be on point.
Let's get back to Ray J real quick. So, Bill, now let me ask you.
There is nothing wrong with being a freak, right? There's nothing illegal with being a freak, all right? So stop putting criminality and being a freak in the same sentence. P. Diddy is not in jail for anything that happened at freak off is not illegal. It's not illegal to be a freak, right? There are people. What about Hugh Hefner, right? Hugh Hefner in the Playboy Bunny house. You don't think there was a whole lot of freak offs and fucking going on in that house, right? Right? You know, there ain't nothing. I don't see nothing wrong with a little bump and grind. You know what I'm saying? Dang, where the music at? Ain't nobody submitting music.
No, seriously.
On a softer note.
Yeah, on a softer note. No, so of course Ray J took your place. He's making all kind of. He got his own news network. Didn't you see? Give me thoughts when you see like Bow Wow say that he is upset or he feels a way that there's no more Diddy parties. Like he's like almost like he's fiending for the Diddy parties. Like, man, it ain't going down like it was.
So let me ask.
My thing is this: where is the criminal charge? Right? Where is the criminal charge? Okay, where is it? Where is the criminal charge? Why can't they prove that in the court of law? All right, that's the question. Why can't they prove that in the court of law? Why is he not in jail? Why is he not in jail for the drugging? For the drugging? Yeah, now that, okay, the P. Diddy beating up Cassie, that is wrong. I would never put my hands on a woman. Never. That is not okay. All right, but let's not. Okay, that's domestic violence. Okay, that's domestic violence. All right, domestic violence, unfortunately, is a highly common offense. Highly common offense. It's not right. But that ain't got nothing to do with drugging nobody and taking advantage of them sexually. It ain't got nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying? So you can't put that jacket on the man because the man is not in jail for that, right? He went to court. They presented their case, all right? The jury of his peers indicated that he was not guilty on those charges, all right? It's the court of law, man. You know, and listen, I'm not advocating for women beaters, right? I don't like anybody that I don't even call my wife the B word. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, for shit show. But you know, you can't just say, you know, you can't put a jacket on somebody that the jacket don't fit. You know what I'm saying? You know, there has to be a reason why there was no criminal charges brought up with any of the things that was going on in that house, right? No criminal charges. He's not in jail. He's not in jail for drugging and raping people. He's not in jail for that. The jacket the jacket of a woman beater, that fits, right? There's evidence that fits, but the jacket of a drug rapist, the jacket of a chomo, none of that shit fits. That shit does not fit Diddy. Don't put that shit on Diddy. Not on Diddy. Not on it. He had senators at his place. Who, did he? Probably. Yeah, he probably did have senators at his place. Senators, mayors. You know what I'm saying? That's why he's getting off easy. You know what I'm saying? Generally, okay. Generally speaking, if the opportunity presents itself to hang a black man, the judicial system has always been known to over-even the score. Do you understand that? When there's an opportunity to hang a black man, the judicial system generally jumps on the opportunity, right? So the fact that they could not, right? The fact that they raided multiple places and they could not do more damage than the damage that they did, right? That is, you know, I don't know. I don't know if you would say that that's getting off. I've never heard a black man going through the judicial system that got off easy. O.J. Simpson is the only one. O.J. Simpson is the only one that I know. O.J. Simpson. Yeah, so you mean to tell me that the system does us so dirty, right? But yet the system has an opportunity. The system has an opportunity to make an example out of one of the most powerful black men, and they can't put him in jail for longer than what they're putting him in jail for, right? So that, to me, you know, there's got to be probably not the best case. You know? Yeah, I don't see how they say that. I don't see how y'all say that they got off easy. What black man got off other than OJ, right? And even with OJ, hear me out. Even with OJ, they came back and they got his ass. Right? They came back and they still got his ass. You understand me? Now he might have gotten acquitted for that murder, right? But they came back and they got him, and they slapped his ass with huge years in prison after stealing his own football jersey. And it was his own football jersey. So they always gonna get theirs, you know? The judicial system is undefeated. So you mean to tell me that out of all the black men that been sitting in jail, Diddy's the only one that got off he's the one that got off easy, right? Oh, that's crazy. I can't believe that. Let me know why. Now let me tell you something. By all means, I am not defending any domestic violence, all right? I do not defend that. Not one bit. Right? I do believe that men should keep their hands to themselves. You should never hit a woman. All right? But it's not illegal. It's not illegal to have a house. It's not illegal to have a freak off in the house, right? Diddy's views align with the perverted mindset of a white man. Diddy's views align with power, right? So that's really not a black or white issue. It's more of a power issue. You know, when you have power and you've done it all, you know what I'm saying? This is my thing. When you have power and you've done it all, sometimes you just, want to fuck off. You know, you want to try to test the limits of that power. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I don't know. Because that, I don't know. I think that's more of a power issue. People with power tend to do that. Not only that, but Diddy ain't a pedo. You know what I'm saying? He ain't a Geppetto. You feel me? But Diddy's not a diddler. Not in that sense, right? The sense that you're trying to say. Number one, I don't agree with that, right? Number one, But Diddy he ain't a diddler. He's not a chomo. Nothing about his charge was regarding to anything to do with minors. Nothing about that was about that. You feel me? It's just, nothing about that was about that. Yeah, Jay. Jay. He trying to take it there, Jay. Yeah, he trying to take it there. Like I said, I don't think it's black and white. I think it's people with power. People with power tend to do the evilest things in order to keep power. That's why you get the Epsteins. People with power use that power to do like blackmail. And do I feel like Diddy probably blackmailed some people? He could have. He could have. But even, think about it, right? 50 Cent dropped that documentary. You know what I'm saying? And do you think that if Diddy was really into some really deep, dark, like real grimy shit, that shit would have been left off of the documentary? Or that shit wouldn't have been discovered during the FBI raids? I got a lot of questions. If 2 + 2 can't equal 5. You know what I'm saying? In my mind, if it equals 4, then it gotta stay 4. You feel me? It gotta stay 4. Anyway, shit, man. What time is it? Yeah, it's almost 10:30, baby. It's almost 10:30. Jay, we ain't never having this convo, right? The convo is over. All right, we've beaten the dead horse. All right, who give a fuck? I don't care. You know what I'm saying? That shit don't really matter to me. I'm not really all gung ho on, what any of them niggas is doing in jail. You like Eurodance? Is that shit that Will Ferrell was in, where he was in that movie where he was ice skating in them costumes and shit? Yeah, Jay, that shit went that's what happens when you dive into conspiracy theories. It's always gonna go left. But is that what that is? Is that what that is? That like that Eurodance? What is that? Now I'm interested in seeing what Eurodance is. It's basically EDM in the 90s. Ah ha ha! Fantastic. Hey, send the link. I'll play it. I'll play it. Shit. You know, I haven't really had that much music today anyway. We've been talking too much about P. Diddy. Go ahead and send the link. I'll listen to it. I need to cleanse my palate from the P. Diddy shit anyway. You feel me? It sure does. Oh man, it was the best of times. It was the fucking best of times. Myraid Leviathan. Is that how you pronounce your name? Myraid Leviathan.
Saving on your education should be a right, not a competition.
My bad. I try not to butcher names. This reminds me of back in the days, right? This reminds me actually of before 2012. This reminds me of like the early 2000s, right? When I used to play video games with this guy. He used to be my best friend. His name was Adam. We always used to play video games. He used to always play this type of music while we was gaming. You know what I'm saying? And so this brought me back. It was a nostalgic moment. I fuck with this a lot. I like that shit. I like it. Hey, Dibs and MGM. I think this is a little too. Dibs and MGM remind me of like a more gritty, current, modern sound. This definitely takes me back, you know. But they do fuck with shit like this too. You know what I'm saying? It's good. It's good. I like it. Yeah, I'm gonna probably be humming that shit all night tonight. All right. Hey, everybody, it's been real and it's been fun. It's about that time. I'm gonna let y'all know I'm sick as a fucking dog, right? I'm sick as a dog. I got strep throat itis, you feel me? But I made it, you know what I'm saying? We made it through. It is gonna get stuck in my mind because I'm already, as I'm saying this to get off, it's already playing in my mind for shit show. Yeah, I appreciate everybody that came through, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna end the night. Let's see, what do I want to play to end the night with? We're gonna end the night with some Just Say Jones. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna end the night with some Just Say Jones.
Just like that, man.
Yeah, buddy.
Hit him with the bass.
I'll see y'all tomorrow, you know.
Look, jump off a cliff, get the moon walking. I ain't in the shrooms, it's the yak.
Hey, you know, I almost hit the wrong closing screen. I almost gave him a little sample. I almost gave him a little sample of next year. Ooh! I gotta keep that shit in the wraps. I almost leaked it.
So brilliant records, it's a cycle too. Niggas gassed up, you a urban flop. The way we decorated, niggas so
I almost gave him a sample.
Tell you what it is, what it really ain't. Money looking good, no picky bank. I ride with my niggas when you really ain't. And slide with my niggas when you really ain't. I ain't got no time, bitches lying, niggas crying on the motherfucking truth. You a fluke, him too, nigga. I ain't got no time, bitches lying, niggas crying on the motherfucking truth. You a fluke, him too, nigga.
Used to get my Jay-Z on. Now I come through the club with that AP on. 45 on my waist though. Watch him take the zookies to the face though. Tell my ops we can face off. I don't take a day off when I'm letting this K off. In a Wraith with the doors open. Million cash in the safe with the flow open.
Planning on a lot with a little. This shit is not basic when you always thinking grand. Take your chance, I know ways to get it popping like needles on two balloons. You niggas is all in all. The feel is coming soon. The way I made it happen, you niggas should stay in tune. I made the right mistakes. I spoke on higher callings is wild. They know my name in the crowds. You probably know it Jones, but what do you say now? The nigga that really did it is real. I had no limits. It's trill. I made a business. You know this shit is brilliant on mine. I speak alone on the brilliant song. We gotta day go to LA. It's a marathon. I hope you cherish what I speak and then you carry on. Continue in of the West. It's the way we on. Brilliance like that to the next life. It's West Coast to the end to the next life.
Used to get my Jay-Z on. Now I come through the club with that AP on. 45 on my waist though. Watch him take the zookies to the face though. Tell my ops we can face off. I don't take a day off when I'm letting this K off. In a Wraith with the doors open. Million cash in the safe with the flow open. Rich nigga, but I act like I'm struggling. Really out here bubbling, West Side thugging. Know I'm on that Compton shit. Had fun in the club, then robbed this bitch. Gangsta.
How in the fuck did you make it?